Hello, friends and fellow pseudoscience enthusiasts. Welcome. We want to show you a quick way to do a rubber hand experiment and just kind of document our journey with the rubber hand experiment. So basically, what we're going to be using is a rubber hand, two pencils, and a divider, and myself, and that's it, basically.
Great, so now with these two pencils, we're actually going to stroke real hand and rubber hand. So, if we can get a timer going on, we'll get ready with this experiment. That is time. So, how did you feel?
Like I felt it a little bit, but not like completely, as like you kind of read about or feel like people would feel about it. I think it's because I kind of already know about like the experiments and stuff, so we'll see if it works with you guys too.
Awesome.
We're gonna try this one more time. You can start the timer. So, how you feeling?
So in the beginning, I definitely felt it, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's so weird. But then I kind of got in my head, and I was like, oh, it's a fake hand. But like, if you don't think about it, then you definitely feel. So, how did you feel about that?
I feel like in the beginning I started to feel something, and then like a saying got in my head, and then I just didn't feel anything at all.
Jeez, this is anticlimactic.
So the rubber hand experiment is pseudoscience because it incorporates both a part of actual science, which is sensory. It uses both our senses of touch as well as our senses of sight, but it's also pseudoscience because it incorporates a certain type of belief. So for example, while individuals can see and start to actually sense and feel the paintbrush or the brush or the sensation on their hand, even though it isn't their hand, they still have to believe and have a certain type of belief that they are feeling the sensation and that the rubber hand is in fact their own hand.
Set, go. Try to focus on the rubber hand. You could tell us what you're feeling while you're doing it.
I feel exactly what I see. Like, at the same time as it's touching this hand, I feel it on my own hand. I don't like it.
You feel it on your own hand.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
Okay, it's only a little bit longer. Ten more seconds.
I wasn't expecting it to go.
Alright.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. So, debrief.
How did you feel?
How did you feel? I'm not even gonna lead you. Just tell me how you felt.
Okay, so I felt like I didn't even need to see it happening to my hand because I saw like whatever was happening to this hand was happening to this hand like very identically.
At any point, did you believe the rubber hand was your hand?
Not necessarily, but I kind of like connected the two. Like I very much connected the two.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thanks.
So, quick debrief. So how did you feel like if you could best describe it?
I guess it just felt like you were stroking this hand, but that's like all it felt like.
So at no time did you believe that this rubber hand was your hand? No?
Was I supposed to?
It's okay. That was whatever you felt. But yeah, it's supposed to feel the senses because you're not supposed to be able to see this hand. So while you see this hand, you're supposed to be able to like focus in and kind of like with simultaneous like stimulation. You're supposed to kind of make it kind of feel like this is your hand because you can't see your hand.
So the rubber hand experiment is really helpful to those who experience phantom limbs or people who are amputees. So a phantom limb is when someone who is an amputee who has lost a limb still feels sensations such as pain, itchiness, etc. in the limb that they have lost. So the rubber hand experiment is really, really helpful because along with the world of prosthetics, it's letting those who have had limbs amputated on, who do not no longer have these limbs, it gives them a chance to still feel, even if maybe the sensation is a little bit painful, still feel sensation in those limbs. So we see how the rubber hand experiment could be really, really helpful, not only for our experiment and pseudoscience purposes, but also for those who still kind of want that sensation and still have those sensation in those limbs, but no longer have those limbs.